Alright, welcome back everybody to episode 17 of our 1.16 Minecraft Let's Play series. So today, we are finally breaking ground on a mega project, or at least what I would consider one as someone who is not really a full-time Minecrafter. That's right, today we're going to be taking on the ocean monument right there, which is just south of our island, and in the process, we're probably going to be building a new expansion to the base, if not a new one. So you might notice I'm using shaders. I'm going to see and test this episode to see if the computer can handle it. I do worry about the fan being a bit too loud, but I think that's a risk I'm willing to take. Or at least if it's really loud in the first initial clips, then I'll switch it back. But anyways, yeah, our island sure does look pretty good from here, as does the neighboring windmill island. Speaking of that, I was thinking it doesn't really fit with our design element over here. This is more like something of a Celtic build. Whereas this, I don't even know what to call this. Maybe like along the lines of modern, natural, since it uses smooth sandstone and it's kind of it. I don't know, just a thought. Whoa. Say, I've never taken one of these out, I should try that. Oh. Okay. So, in the notebook. Okay. I've made a backup of the world, which is like the most important thing. What I want to do now is I want to make some maps, because it'll be cool to see the before and after of this place. And then from there, I'll go ahead and make some potions. I've already made the night vision and invisibility ones. We'll go back and get some underwater breathing ones, and then we can go about tackling this project. Yeah, I'm really excited. Like truly, I've wanted to do this for so long, and we're finally doing it. Okay. My poor friends. Also, I didn't realize this was back here. That's a good place for it, actually. So first things first, I'll just swim around and see if I can make a map. That's it? What? Really? It's seriously only that big? I guess so. Okay. Okay, well, not the best placement on this map, and I realized I didn't finish it. Okay, one moment. That looks pretty cool from the outside. Oh, our chicken unfroze. I don't know why that happened in the last episode, but it sure did. Okay, no more missing spots. Yeah, it's so small on the map. But I suppose that's just the top 16 or whatever that. Each block is a pixel. So actually that's pretty big if it's the top of the monument. Alright, while we're over here, let's go make those underwater breathing potions. It's so tidy out here. It's very easy to move around. So I was thinking, not this episode, but perhaps in a future one, we could build a small little garden here. Since I already have the pumpkins, like, what's a few more plants, right? Now that this area is all tidy. Yeah, just a thought. Really nutritious seawater, I guess. Oh, I most certainly forgot lights on this. Actually, this whole corridor is quite dark. One moment. Much better. There we go. Okay, sorry, getting distracted. There's our potions of water breathing. And I'm going to make another night vision just for good measure. By the time these potions are done brewing, it should be day, so yeah, perfect time to tackle that monument. So while in theory we should not need doors, I'm going to bring them anyways. And seeing as how most of you know how this works. There's 3 Elder Guardians, like, they induce weakness, it's annoying, but yeah, you know how ocean monuments work. So the focus is not going to be on so much exploring that, since we did do a lot of more adventuring-esque stuff in the last episode. So what I do want to focus on is starting at least the build. I really don't know if I'm going to finish it since the holidays are coming up, and I do plan on taking somewhat of a break. But yeah, probably 2 weeks at least of no episodes, so sorry in advance. But I do want to try and just get the build started and get it into a good place. So I'm really just hoping to get to draining the thing today, and we'll see where that takes us. But yeah, I really don't think I'm going to be able to do the whole project in a single episode, but I will try very hard. This looks so spooky at night with the shaders. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, it looks nice in the dawn. I gotta do something about those torches though. Okay, alright. Enough getting distracted. Cows, thank you so much for your contributions to this mission and project, and enjoy the grass. Might be a little salty. Okay, let's do this. So I'm gonna cheese it by first going through the top and using milk. Thank you, dolphin. Ah, too much. Ah. Okay. And I should probably drink the underwater breathing potion. Also, why is this... Why are you not... Wait, what? There it is, okay. Well, no armor patterns for me, but I really should have considered the inventory space. Alright, this is the first prismarine block, so we're going to put it right there. Safe and sound. Alright, sponge. Look at that. Okay, I guess I could just adventure through this since it went straight to the lower level. Wait, that's the entrance. Wait, seriously? You could just go straight? Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. I could literally just walk in the front door, go straight up and be like, alright, that's it, we're done. Well, being over-prepared is not the worst thing in the world, I suppose. Okay, where are the other friends? Oh, there's the treasure. Ah, there you are. Wow, these are still pretty tough, even with netherite armor, huh? Okay, 2 down. I feel like there's still at least 5 minutes left on this water breathing potion as well. Okay, I think... this way, down, yep, wow. Not too bad. And victory. Well, I'm just gonna waltz out the front door now. Oh, look at these friends. Oh, they're so cute. Aw, I want to take these. Alright, I'm gonna call those victory fish. They were so cool. Alright! We're like done. You both were worried for nothing. Admit it. This cow's like, you have put me here for 6 months. We're not even on talking terms. Goodbye. Not gonna let the milk go to waste. The cow was like, you had better not. What's next? Done? Oh boy, the fun part. Okay. Now I need to clear the vegetation from at least the whole surface of the monument, and then some. So after I draw out the border and whatnot, that's also all gonna have to go in order for us to be able to place gravel, sand, you know, gravity blocks to do the actual draining. So yeah, we'll see how long this takes. And believe me, I know that it's not entertaining, so we are not gonna time lapse it either. Actually, let's just do it all night vision too. Ooh. Can it see me? No. Good. Alright. This is going to be a lot of seaweed. I've never actually used potions of invisibility before, so this is a new thing. But, interesting. So, I'll go ahead and cut the recording here and get to work on pulling up all the kelp and vegetation off the sea monument, and then I'll report back. Let's really hope that the fan is not too loud in the audio and it all went swimmingly, pun intended. Okay, be right back. Okay, the monument is squeaky clean. I just did only about a 1 or 2 block radius around the monument, but since I'll be draining a circular area, I'll certainly have to extend out this deep vegetation a little bit further once I measure that out. So now that this is done and I still have a little bit of time, I'm gonna go ahead and start to lay the foundations of that circle and then just go from there. But yeah, that only took about 30-40 minutes, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Oh, based on that previous clip, it really seemed like the seagrass was different colors, like near the top of the monument. I don't know if that was just the shaders or what, but it was a pretty stark difference in the green, or the brightness of it, so I just thought that was interesting. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and start to make the measurements for the circle, place that, and then go ahead and clear out the seaweed and seagrass around those areas, and then we start placing glass as well as the gravel. Ooh boy, that's gonna be a lot of work. And I'm still invisible. I don't know why this is so humorous, it just doesn't get old. Anyways, back to work. Okay, I haven't started, so I'm just gonna place the center blocks now. Alright, and so basically now I'm just going to build 2 lines, both being 110 blocks total. Stop. So I guess starting with these, stop, 55, 55, 55, and 55. And then from this grid, I'm going to start making the circle, assuming I don't get taken out before I place these. Ah! And yeah, I'm using quartz since it breaks pretty easily, and then I'm using lapis lazuli to mark every 10 or so blocks, just so I don't mess it up, because it does not hurt to measure twice, especially when you're making a circle this big. So we're back. I have laid out the foundations, so 55 in each direction, so that would give an inner diameter of 110 for the circle. Placing this will not be fun, but that's okay. And these shaders really continue to impress. I mean, look at that water, the way it undulates. It's so wave-like. I don't remember this island being over there, but it's a small little crescent-ish shaped sand dune. Kind of cool. Hopefully we can make this a build in the future. Maybe something like a raised platform, or basically some kind of structure that would be built off the shore, so in the shallows over there, while still in the water. Not really using the land, but kind of using the foundation for which that sand is settled on, if that makes any sense. Anyhow, time to place this circle. This is not going to be fun, but wish me luck. I can do it, I think. Alright, so it is now Saturday, and I have managed to finish the entire perimeter of glass. It took roughly about 2 hours, so half an hour for each section, and I was really pleased to see that in terms of the amount of glass I needed, I actually overestimated for once. So we still have about this much glass left over, so that's fantastic. And as you probably saw from the previous clip with no audio, I was able to clear out all the kelp in this area. So it looks pretty clear now. So now I'll just go through and cut all the seagrass, gather that up, and then probably at that point we're out of time for the episode. If there is time left over, hopefully I can give the redstone a shot. I don't think I'll be able to get it to work, given my very, very limited knowledge of redstone mechanics and design, but I'll give it an attempt. I'm pretty happy with this much progress in realistically like quarter of a day playing, with like maybe half an hour here and there throughout the week. It'll be very interesting and potentially underwhelming to see what this place looks like without the shaders. I just can't get over how crisp all of this looks. And I did notice that the fan is making a decent amount of noise, so hopefully it's not too much of a bother, but if it is, you can let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to just tone down the shaders and have you not deal with that problem, if it is one. But yeah, for the next steps, we're just gonna have to divvy this up, place a bunch of gravel, make a bunch of water sections. Stop it! Yep, it'll just involve making walls so we can drain, I guess, quadrant by quadrant, and then from there, start to dismantle and deconstruct the monument, and then level it all down to, I guess, the intended height. But yeah, hopefully this was kind of a fun episode. Even though we didn't do a ton of building on specific detailed area, we were able to finish the glass perimeter. I couldn't tell you how many more episodes this is going to take, and yeah, if all goes to plan, hopefully we can finish this project by the year's end. As I mentioned before, I will be taking a 2-week break the rest of this month, so don't expect any new videos at that time, but I appreciate your patience. Also, I want to note that I put the raft here very arbitrarily. It was just outside of the spawning range of the Guardians, and it miraculously did not clash with the border. It's sitting at a literally perfect location, in my opinion. Also, even though it's not the most detailed build, it really, really sets the mood in combination with the shaders. Like, this just looks so cool. Truly beautiful and like great ambiance, gotta say. So I'll go ahead and clear out the rest of the seagrass and see where we are in terms of time for the episode. Catch you then. I ended up leaving the seagrass underneath the monument because there was a fairly large ravine that I didn't really want to clear out, and it's not going to affect the initial draining of this place, so I figured just best to save it for later since this was taking a good amount of time, a little over an hour I would say. I also didn't mention, but you probably saw in the previous clip with no text, that I was able to explore inside the monument and find 2 sponge rooms, so that's a good start. It gives us just under a stack, which is just what we need to get started on draining this in the next episode. Hopefully we'll find some more. I didn't really dig around too much, but I thought I was fairly comprehensive in my exploration. We'll see. But since this is the end of the episode, I did want to actually set up the Christmas tree, since it is getting about halfway through November and it's about that time, so might as well set that in motion right now. Yeah, so overall we got through a majority of these. Fairly productive episode, even though it might not seem the most interesting from a building perspective. Okay, decisions. So do we want to put it here, or do we want to put it right front and center where the seawall is? Let's go take a look. It's kind of smushed against the window, but I think for now that'll do. Some presents. I'm sure this looks really cool from outside. Let's see, real quick. It's okay. You know, I take it back. I don't think it looks very good. So I will put this in the corner up there and not do this again, basically. Okay, so I'll see if I can fit it into this corner. I mean, nothing is stopping me from putting it in the center again, to be honest. Maybe I should just look back at my previous videos and see what exactly I did. I should have just gone with this design down there. This looks way better. Oh well. Okay, so that about does it for this episode. Wow, my armor took a beating from all the Guardian magic. But very successful episode. And hopefully I'm just able to release this ideally Wednesday, let's say, before I leave for vacation. Yeah, sorry again for the 2-week absence, but yeah, just gonna take some time off. In the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your November, have plenty of time to relax, and have a wonderful rest of your week. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next episode. Bye bye for now. Take care.